Grand Rising, wonderful souls, and welcome to Bronwen's Cove Tarot. This is a timeless collective reading on what is coming forward. If you are a new face, welcome in. If you're an old one, welcome back, my lovelies. Nice to see you. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, and your subscribes. Thank you for your donations. They are always truly and deeply appreciated. And thank you for your emails. Email sharing confirmation, sharing your stories, and booking readings. My readings are open, and there is a 48 to 72 hour turnaround time. However, if you need something a little bit speedier, I do offer an emergency service that goes out within 12 to 24 hours. Please be aware I'm a little bit backed up with the influx of emails, so it might take me a little bit longer to respond to you, but I'm not ignoring you if you haven't heard from me yet. Just please, I thank you for your patience. I will get to you. Now, with that being said, there is still someone going through the comment section pretending to be me, pretending to be a light one, and now they're pretending to be some old granny or some dude who is making 37,000 in crypto per week, which is, you know, that's ridiculous. If you're doing that, why would you be advertising that in the comment section of some random content creator? If you see that, be aware that everyone in that comment thread, every single one of them is part of that scam. Okay, and you can actually figure that out by just clicking on their channel. See how long they've had their channel for. Some people have had it for 2 months, some people have had it for 2 days. If you see this, or you see any response from me and it does not have a highlighted black banner, please can you just block and report them kindly? Thank you. Now, the energy that I pick up on is timeless, it is fluid, meaning that I can be picking up on past, present, future, or an amalgamation of all three. So you have to take what resonates and leave the rest, please. If I say male, female, masculine, feminine, he, she, we all hold these energies. So this reading could be for you, it could be for another light one, person you're thinking of, divine counterpart, or someone completely different. So please do not make the story fit if it doesn't. If the story is not yours, if the messages do not resonate, please have a look at some of my other channeled messages in my channel. And if none of them resonate, either the messages aren't for you or you may benefit from having a personal reading. With that being said, let's get into this. Now, the downloaded message that I got last night, it was to do with, I actually had to write it down, because sometimes I wake up halfway through the night and just speak into a recorder and have no idea what I've said. And it says, for truth and judgment to be served, we must go round the long way, being shown proof of karma, and then being made to walk the long way round a park, only to be brought back to the same point that I started with. The part of it is that, you know what, we don't see what's happening behind closed doors. We don't see what's happening in the personal lives of those who have placed towers on us. And you've got daring, adventure and excitement here, call of the night. There's something here with the more that you are following your passion's lead, the more that you are broaching out into the world each day, showing up with excitement for the day, you know, placing the intent of how you want your day to go and how you are growing and connecting by being present. This seems to be knocking down adversaries more than them trying to cast spells in big groups or chanting when you are just living your best life. But the message for today, and I'll read it again, sorry, come on, phone open, is for truth and judgment to be served, we must go round the long way. Now, I had this dream that I was walking in a park and someone was talking to me about this, but they were talking about a specific influencer that's in the news at the moment for sex trafficking and other really horrid, abhorrent things, and how the internet is split between this person because this person has a massive following, they have lots of money, they're, you know, but they're just, their energy is just ill. And then you have other people who are waiting to see what will happen because do you know what, I'm digressing. However, there was a conversation in this dream about this person, because whatever energy or whatever force or whatever circle or coven or sect or whatever it is that is pushing against this light one has the same energy, has the same MO as this person. Okay, because this person had a little harem around him as well. Okay, and you've got anticipation, bright prospects and wish, and then canon, rules and commandments. So this person was definitely manifesting, bringing certain things in by breaking certain universal laws. Okay, and with that, you know, for truth and judgment to be served, we have to go the long way round. It's a waiting game. It literally just means keep focusing on yourself. Keep working on yourself. Keep putting your best foot forward, because we all have those days where we don't feel like doing so, where we just want to stay in bed, or we want to do this, or we, you know, but you're being told that's okay, because everything is going to come out in divine timing, because you've also got here reprise, recovery, and comeback in reverse. Anticipation, bright prospects, and wish. Why did I get reprise, recovery, and comeback? With this upside down, the more that you're manifesting, whatever it is that you're manifesting into your life, is stopping whoever this is in their tracks. Tell me more. Tell me why. Why did I keep getting bright prospects? Tell me. Why did I keep getting bright prospects? Show me what I need to see. Let's have a look. And we have here sympathy, simpatico, and kindness. Okay. And why did I keep hearing breaking dawn? Breaking dawn. I can't get this celebrity's face out of my head. Okay. Anticipation, bright prospects, and wishes coming out again. There's something here with somebody either wanting to contact or someone hoping. Because with that hope on there, someone here is hoping that you will still have a room in your heart for them, or that you can be easily tricked because you're so kind. Somebody hasn't learnt their lesson. But you also have here reach out, need for backup, and admit your needs, call for help. This person may be trying to reach out, but with this is also to do with your solar plexus. And the last reading that I did was talking about a golden egg around you. There's some sort of protection that's around you that's stopping this person from reaching out. Tell me more. Let's see what we have. Yeah, because of your free will. Because of your free will, your sovereign power in how you're returning things. You're free. Oh my gosh. Yeah, because you've also got here bitterness, grudge, and refusal to let go upside down. And you've got sovereign, independence, free spirit. So this person definitely wants to come towards you. However, they're being blocked from doing so because your light is too bright. There's something that happened in the past with this person, and the way that they were keeping cords or energy harvesting or binding to a light one was by, and as we know now, it's to do with emotions. It's to do with the way that we balance ourselves. And if we repress something, it kind of leaves us open to attack. It melts almost like our auric field, and that's my opinion, not fact. And something changed for this light one when they actually believed in who they were, because we hear the word sovereign and standing in your power, and you know, I am, you know, an empress, or I'm an emperor. But there's a difference between hearing the words and saying the words and knowing it, having that internal knowing. And when someone stepped up to the going from just saying those words to knowing them, to understanding what that means, and standing with quiet confidence in that energy, in that label, it changed something. It completely changed something. Wow. It completely changed something. Because also when that happened, this is when they upped their stalking, they're invading, they're watching you, because they didn't understand why what they were doing before was working so well stopped working. Because you've got on here madness, ecstatic ritual, and energy release, and it's upside down. There, do you know what? For some reason I heard the word dialysis, but I'm not getting like blood dialysis, like somebody who's on the machine. It's almost like whoever this person was using you as a vector, or the person you're thinking of as that machine, almost like I'm seeing like a cord of energy, but then it's coming back round again. So it's almost like they were filtering their energy through your aura and bringing it back. And I heard dream state as well, but also through certain rituals that they were doing. Okay, and they started watching even harder when they realized that what they were doing wasn't stopping your ambition. It wasn't stopping you from succeeding, because no matter what tower they put on your road, you still navigated through it. You didn't run from it, you just navigated through it. And towers are uncomfortable, they're difficult. They can leave us feeling a bit shaky. And many people will be knocked by a tower and stay down. But not you, not the person you're thinking of. You kept going through it. And this is the reason they kept watching and watching and watching. But with that message that came through at the start, which is, you know, for truth and judgment to be served, we have to go round the long way. This is more or less saying that it's whoever it is that's watching down on us and keeping us safe, whether that is your guides, your ancestors, the divine, you know, God, Allah, the God, Goddess, whoever you name it as, they're letting you know we're just getting our players in the right place. Okay, be patient because the time is coming. Now, you've also got on here burnt by the sun. Oh my gosh, ambition, extension and reach. They got too greedy. This is the reason why their karma is biting them in the arse as well. They got very, very greedy. Look at this. They're watching you up level. Because you've got yielding, rapture and yielding, rapture and bliss. Get the words out, Bronwen. And then it says absolution, forgiveness and penance upside down. Someone here didn't want you to forgive them, and I heard they don't forgive you for something, but they didn't want you to be in that energy of forgiveness. And it's not so much about looking back at people that have treated us like crap and going, that's all right, I forgive you, you know, you caused this wound, but I'm all right, I'll patch it up by myself. It's not that. I keep getting the energy of a ho'oponopono, which is more or less standing in the energy of love and forgiveness, but for yourself, because every event, every experience that we have is co-created, which means no matter if it is the most joyous experience that we've had or the worst experience that we've had, we are there as well. We're part of it, okay? And there's something here with the encouragement of acknowledging that we were there too, okay? Our words also affected what then happened to us later, because it's almost like a ripple effect, because we co-create and we manifest in what we put out, right? But there's someone here who does need to listen to Ho'oponopono, and if you already do, you're being congratulated and to continue doing so, because there was something here with them expecting, they were expecting a different result. Because I heard someone manned up, but when I'm saying something, because you know you sometimes hear, oh, buck up or man up, or you know, get a grip on it. There's something here with someone taking that taking it really literally. We're coming back to that, you know, understanding that they are an empress or an emperor. They are a high priest or high priestess, and embodying that energy. And when I say man up, I'm not saying, you know, oh, get over yourself if you're feeling sad. But there's something here with them not expecting this. And they had to go really hard after they realised this, and it was the ending for them. Because over here as well, look at that lady's face. And even though she's all bougie and she's got all the things that she wants in the finery, even her dog looks sad, okay? Because this ambition, extension and reach, this was the ending. Them being greedy, because there's something here with that energetic dialysis. They were doing it really sneakily. And when I had that commandments, rules and canon come out, there was some sort of rule or pledge that they made that they would only do it to a certain degree, so that whoever the victim was wouldn't know or wouldn't figure it out, and they went overboard. They went overboard because you've got anticipation, bright prospects and wish, and then you've also got internal struggle, personal challenges and wanting to improve. And with this upside down, especially with those internal struggles and personal challenges, that's more or less saying that someone here has been focusing more on the things that they have, more on the things that they are grateful for and seeing them as blessings, than looking at, you know, the things that actually they don't have yet, or the things that they think are unfair. They've moved themselves from that lack or poverty mindset into an abundance mindset, okay? Going from that Five of Pentacles upright to the Five of Pentacles downwards, and it's really messed with these people. And again, staying in par with what that message was at the start of the reading, just continue to do that. And the thing is, with the long way round, and the other part of my dream download of just talking about this celebrity, I say celebrity, and talking to someone, and I can't remember who it was because I keep hearing a guide. And as we're walking, we're actually making a massive circle around this park, you know, walking and talking, walking and talking, and then more or less saying that this is a massive cycle. And even if you feel like you end up at the start again, you've just completed something, you know. Even if it was just walking around the park, you're not, as much as you may feel like you're in the same place, you've just gone on a massive journey and you've learned something and gained information, okay? So even if you feel like you are just going on swings and roundabouts, swings and roundabouts, swings and roundabouts, and you keep hearing the same information over and over, and you're going, yeah, but when's this gonna happen? You're being told this is you're playing the long game, okay? Because you've also got here, look, yeah, look, listen to advice, think clearly, and intellect. And then on the other side, it says hope, anticipation, bright prospects, and wish. You see, you're being told, and that's truth. There's a truth there, okay? And you've got 6 on here. You're being given advice from your own guides. They're just saying, focus on the things that light you up, okay? Do not focus on when these, you know, a-holes or these energy harvesters, these horrible energies are going to get their comeuppance, because what is happening behind closed doors, we don't see. But they're already feeling the karma. But to see it when it's outed, because I get a lot of emails of people saying, well, when are they going to be outed? Is it going to be newsworthy? Am I going to physically see it? And for some, yes, you will. And for some, no. Okay? You won't see it, but it doesn't mean that it won't happen. Because you've got to remember, as much as, you know, the collective will pick up on, you know, cults or covens or this or that or blah, 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 blah. There's thousands of people out there who have very similar stories, but not all of them will be. Some of them may end up in massive raid, you know, police raids, and it will be on national TV, and some of them will be very quietly just taken by whatever government official or this, that, or blah, blah, blah. But right here, you've got craving, compulsion, and obsession with thirst. Okay, now this is a double meaning, because this can be for whoever it is who's watching you just level up, boss up, know thyself, okay? And they can't stand it. But this is also almost like a, I heard a wake-up call for someone here who is focusing way too much on what their adversaries are doing rather than focusing on themselves. Okay, and I don't say that with malice, I do not say that with judgment. That is just what's coming through here, because you've got over here thoughtful, polite and good manners, enduring loyalty, eternal love and lasting commitment. You're being told to focus on yourself, because doing so is going to bring in like-minded energies. Okay, I'm going to change deck. This one's going to be a really short one today. This one? No, you want me to get out deck? Which one would you like? This one. Okay, let's get out you. Yeah, because if I put that one there, you've got 7 of coins to strength card. Someone here needs to really, really focus on how far they've come, because do you know what? When we think personally of the trials and tribulations that we've been through, oh, good lordy, there's been a lot, hasn't there? And I don't know any of you personally, but I know the energy that's coming through from the collective is that it's been arduous. It's been lonely for some. It's been, you know, it's been one thing after the other for many. And you know, we joke in like the comment section with like memes and stuff going, I'm gonna call God and make sure that I'm not on the strongest soul like list for 2023 and stuff like that. But it has been very, very arduous. It's been a long old haul for many people, and you're being reminded of how far you have come, and how much you've invested in yourself, because some of the souls, you know, would wither underneath the pressure that you've been through, and your guides want you to remember to pat yourself on the back for how far you have come and for how much you have been through. Okay, because you've also got here 7 of Wands to 8. So the thing is as well is that everything's going in order. Everything is, you've got 7 here, you've got 8. I'm surprised if I don't see a 9 coming out afterwards. But this 7 of Wands also is letting you know that these adversaries, whoever they are personally for you, everything that they've done has only made you stronger, has only made your resolve to know who you are stronger. And these people do not realise that when you think to like your past lives, when you think of energy shared, that their hand, as much as it was supposed to knock you down, has literally raised you up, because even if you fell down, you dusted yourself off and you got back up again. And I think they're kicking themselves in understanding this as well, and that is why at some point one of their rituals or one of their spells didn't work. At some point it stopped working. And this is where the fear came in, and this is why they upped it, because they started to understand, oh my gosh, if this doesn't work, then everything we've done is going to come to light at some point. And I heard prophesized, so they may have had a reading by someone who prophesied this happening, and they didn't listen. Tell me more, please and thank you. Not this one, okay. Tell me more. Oh my gosh, I've got to go. I'm supposed to be picking up my mother from the train station. Oh my goodness, let's have a look. Yeah, they didn't listen. They didn't listen. They didn't listen. And the person who didn't listen was very calculated, because you've got death card here, because we started with Pisces, that Pisces energy, and you've got the Tower. They continued, even though they were told, even after they realised, oh fuck, this isn't working anymore. But they've more or less continued to kind of spread oppression. It's almost like they didn't realise they were doing it to themselves, but at some point it would have clicked, okay? Because you've got Death card here, the Tower, and then you have the Queen of Cups. This person is trying to keep this cycle going, and it's more than just, I want to keep you in demise. It's to keep themselves either out of handcuffs, out of some sort of signed contract. Seven of Swords. They've been caught out. They've literally been caught out. Oh my gosh. There you go. There was some sort of contract that was signed, all right? And for some reason, it's giving me like it was some sort of blood contract, some sort of binding blood contract. Tell me more. Tell me more before I go, please and thank you. Keep this short. What do they need to know before I go? Five of Wands. It was to keep it was like to keep conflict at bay. And it brought them, yeah, of course, it brought them lots of money. It brought them shite loads of money. Look at that. You've got the Knight of Coins to the Ten of Coins to the Ten of Wands. But this is also telling me that there is something hidden, especially when it comes to some sort of paper contract in a home that they may have. Okay? And it's a massive burden. It's a piece of evidence that they're holding on to. It's a massive, massive burden. Because I heard a loaded gun. Because look, you've got Magician upside down. It's something that will take everything away from them. Everything that they've been working so hard towards. Now, please, can I have... What is it that they're hiding? What are they hiding? Eight of Wands. This is some sort of paperwork that shows what that either delays or blocks were putting. So I heard loopholes. So this may be letters from a lawyer, or letters from, or emails that have been printed out, or screenshots that have been printed out. Because like you've got the Ten of Wands and Ten of Swords in reverse. This is hiding some sort of death or some sort of plans to unalive someone. Okay, that they've been working on for a very long time. Ooh, because this came up in one of my other readings, which was to do with conspiracy to unalive someone. And you've got King of Wands. And then you've got Temperance. But this was blocked. This was blocked. And you've got the sun card coming out. This was blocked big time by someone's solar plexus. This was blocked by someone's dragon. And this was also blocked due to lack of money. Because they did some sort of ritual and it didn't go right. And because of that, the kickback was not having the money to supply, or what was it? Get a hitman of some sort. Page of Cups. Something very childish. What is the childish thing? Because I have to go. I might have to do a part 2 for this. The moon. Yeah, they made a mistake also. They've done some sort of moon ritual and they made a mistake. Seven of Swords, it outed them, or it showed them when that's when they realised they were no match for you, or the person you're thinking of. How interesting. What I'm going to do is, before I go, I'm just going to get some advice from these cards here on what it is that you guys should be focusing on while these clowns are in town. And then I have to whiz away. Let's see, what should my lovely light ones should be focusing on for healing, for abundance, for health, for prosperity, for laughter and fun. What should they be looking at? And it says here, look at that. Love. Love people. Love them with all your heart. Just be sure to love yourself first. So this is looking at heart space. self-love and care, and you've also got space. And it says the quality of your life has more to do with what you remove from your life than what you add to it. Give yourself the gift of space. So there's something here about clearing out old timelines or people or connections or things that just don't lift you up anymore, and finding time to do, you know, heart space self-care. Okay, whether that's taking a bath, whether that's going out without the children, whether that is, you know, starting doing a course that you love doing, something just for you. Now I'm going to leave it there. I know that was a short one, but I hope that brought some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively know. If you are new to my channel and this resonated, I'd love you to hit on the like, the subscribe and the notification bell so you can see more of my content. And if you are a returning subscriber, as always, love you guys. And anyone looking for a personal reading, all of my information is in the description box down below. But I will see you in the next one. Bye guys. Bye bye.